my name is Summer. I'm a Pilates instructor for Club Pilates, and I'm going to take you through a 15-minute Pilates ball workout. So all you're going to need is your mat and a Pilates ball if you have one, but if not, you can also use a pillow, just fold it in half, and you can use that as your Pilates ball today. Alright, so we are just going to start right on our mat, just laying down on your back. Let's take that Pilates ball into your hands or your pillow, and we're just going to reach your arms up towards the sky. I want you to close your eyes and try to drop your shoulders down away from the ears, and then almost try to squeeze your shoulders back together towards the floor behind you. So you're really pressing your shoulder blades into that mat. As you exhale, I want you to now try to widen that space between the shoulders. So it's like you're reaching your fingertips up towards the ceiling. So we're just protracting and retracting through the scapula. So you just feel your shoulders squeezing, and then feel your shoulders reaching away, reaching up towards the ceiling. This is really good, just warming up the upper body. Keep slight pressure with your hands on the ball. Inhale as you squeeze those shoulders back together towards the mat, and exhale as you reach those shoulder blades away from one another, reach your fingertips up. Let's just do one more. Inhale to squeeze, and exhale, reach it all the way up. Now I want you to try to keep your shoulders down away from your ears, and you're just gonna bring the ball down towards your knees, and then inhale, reach the ball up and over your head without shrugging those shoulders up here. So we're just finding our scapular stability, the stability of those shoulders as we go through our movements. Exhale, bring that ball down towards the knees. And then inhale, reaching that ball up over your head, keep those shoulders away from the ears. So as you continue doing 3 more of these, I want you to just try to focus on the shoulders staying in place the whole time. Exhale to drop it down. Inhale to reach it up. Don't let those shoulders move. We're training the body to keep that stability. Last one. Inhale, reaching those arms up over your head. Keep the shoulders down. This time we're going to bring that ball down and place it between your inner thighs. So I want you to take your hands right on your belly, and you're just going to exhale, squeeze that ball as deep as you can. And I want you to feel that your abs naturally pull in when you squeeze the ball through the inner thighs. So think about it. As you exhale and squeeze the ball, your inner thighs start activating. Then your pelvic floor muscles will lift up, and then that's what pulls your abs in deeper. It's this inner chain connection. Inhale, release the ball. Exhale, squeeze the ball, lift through the pelvic floor muscles, pull the belly deeper. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, squeeze, lift. It's like that Kegel feeling. Then pull the belly. Last one. I want you to lift through the pelvic floor, hold the abs deep, keep this inner chain connection. We're gonna open your arms long by your sides. Your heels are directly underneath the knees, and you're gonna exhale, lift your bum straight up towards the ceiling off the mat. So from here, I want you to make sure that your low back isn't extending. So it's almost like you're sliding your hip bones up towards the bottom ribs and slightly tucking the pelvis so that your glutes activate and your abs stay nice and deep. Keep the ball squeezed so that your inner thighs get that connection. And we're gonna inhale, lower your bum down back to that mat. Think about a small grape underneath your lower back. We have a neutral spine is what it's called. You're gonna exhale, lift up, and again, tuck the pelvis, squeeze the ball, and pull the belly in. Inhale, lower the bum right back down. Let's do 6 more like this. Shoulders are relaxed. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inner thighs, glutes, and abs all getting that connection. Inhale, drop the bum right back down. Exhale up and squeeze. For 3 more. Trying to press your weight evenly through the feet. 2. And last one. Exhale, lift up and hold. Squeeze the bum, squeeze the inner thighs, lift through the pelvic floor muscles and pull the abs deep. And we're just gonna release the ball and then squeeze that ball. So inhale to release it, exhale to squeeze it as deep as you can. Feel the pelvic floor guiding this movement. Exhale, lift and pull the belly deep. For 3, 2, big exhale. Last one, squeeze and hold up as deep as you can. Pelvic floor muscles lifting up. We're just gonna now pulse the hips down an inch, up an inch, and keep that ball really tight. Your inner thigh should be on fire. Sometimes the slower that we move, the deeper muscle connection we're going to receive. So really slow down and perfect each one of these pulses. For 3, 2, keep that ball tight. Last one, we're gonna lift up and hold here, squeeze the ball again, and lift your toes off the mat. Flex them back towards the knees. Now from here, release and squeeze that ball. Release it, squeeze it. So since our weight is on our heels now, you're going to feel the connection through the glutes even more. Let's do 4 more. Abs still in, 3, 2. Last one, squeeze and hold it. Go ahead and lower the bum right back down. Ooh, holy moly, let's tuck those knees into your chest. And you're just gonna give yourself a little rock left and right. Awesome. Now bringing your legs right to a tabletop position. So I want you to try to keep your back flat now against the mat. Your knees are gonna be directly over the hips. Ball is still right between those inner thighs or the knees. Arms are gonna reach up towards the ceiling over the shoulders. Now think about what we did before, keeping the shoulders down away from the ears. Point the toes and let's take an inhale. On your exhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders, reach your fingertips really far, and I want you to squeeze this ball as deep as you can. Pulse the arms 5 times for our Pilates hundreds. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, squeeze that ball deeper, 4, 5. Inhale, release it, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, squeeze the ball, 4, 5. So we inhale and exhale. 4 more, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, squeeze it, 3, 4, 5 for 3 more, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, belly in, 4, 5, 2 more, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, squeeze it, 3, 4, 5, and last one, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, squeeze it, 3, 4, hold it here. Let's take your hands right behind your head. Elbows are gonna be very, very wide. I want you to relax the head back into the hands, and we're just gonna exhale, squeeze the ball, inhale, release it. Exhale, squeeze it, inhale, release it. Really try to focus on the pelvic floor muscles lifting and your belly button pulling deeper towards the spine, all as you squeeze that ball. Let's do 4 more. 3, for 2. Last one, we're gonna squeeze it and hold as deep as you possibly can. Elbows stay wide. Starting to feel that burn. Let's inhale, reach the legs out, keep the toes pointed, lock those knees, and then exhale, pull back to tabletop. Please make sure your back doesn't lift. This is all about the core staying nice and stable as we reach those legs. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull in and hollow the belly. Think about your exhale, really getting those small muscle fibers of the core. Keep that ball tight for 4, 3, 2, last one. Reach it out and hold. Stay with me for 5. Squeeze the ball. 4, hold it. 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees in. Whew, let your head hang back. Let's give ourselves a little rock. Awesome work, guys. We're gonna go into one more set of abdominal work before we move on. So we're going to reach the ball up towards the ceiling. Your legs are at that perfect tabletop position. Take a big inhale. Exhale, lift the head, neck, and shoulders. And I want you to reach your left leg straight out in front of you, point your toe. Your right leg is gonna reach up towards the ceiling. Scoop the ball behind the right leg and switch hands. And then we're gonna switch legs and scoop the ball behind the left leg, switch hands. So you reach the right leg, scoop it behind like a basketball player. We're doing a figure 8 through those legs. Inhale as you switch, exhale as you cross. Inhale as you switch, exhale as you cross. Let's go a bit quicker. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna hold that right leg up, and I want you to press the ball into your shin or into your thigh and bend the knee if this is too hard. From here, you're gonna lift the left leg up and then drop the left leg down. Really push that ball into the shin or into the thigh. This is the modified option. But the more that you push with your hands, the deeper abdominal connection you're gonna feel. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Woo. Go ahead and switch sides. Stay with me, guys. I know it's burning. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. If your neck hurts, take one hand behind your head. Let's go for 4. Back is flat. 3. I know I'm shaking. 2. Last one. Glue the legs together and roll the ball down the thighs. Bend the knees. Hug them into the chest. And let's just give ourselves a little rock. Back and forth. Awesome job. So now our glutes and our abs are all nice and warm. We're gonna make our way up to a seated position when you guys are ready. And let's come onto our hands and knees. We're in a tabletop kneeling position. You're gonna take the ball right behind your left leg. So it's almost like you're squeezing it with the back of the knee. Hands are gonna be wide underneath those shoulders. And your knees are going to be hip distance apart underneath the hips. From here, we're gonna reach this left leg straight up towards the ceiling, but flex the toes, and then drop the knee back down to the mat. Up and down. And as you do this, try not to let the pelvis rock, and make sure that the low back doesn't extend like this. So whenever you're doing anything in Pilates, you wanna think about your skeleton staying still. So your pelvis, your rib cage, your shoulders, nothing should be affected while we're doing our movement. For 4, 3, belly in, 2, last one. We lift up and hold it here, and I want you to squeeze the ball, release it, squeeze it, release it. Try to keep that knee stuck in space for 6, 5, abs in, 4, 3, 2, squeeze and hold the ball, little pulses up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that left knee down, but don't place it onto the mat, it's just at a hover. We're gonna lift this knee out towards the side and right back in. This is a fire hydrant. You can pop down to your right forearm if this helps you get a deeper range of motion. But try to make sure that we're not shifting the weight over to the right, so push it back over to the left. We're activating those small glute fibers here. Your abs are holding nice and deep, so we're getting a little bit of a core burn as well. Let's do 4, keep the toes flexed. 3, shift your weight to the left. 2, last one, up and hold, little tiny pulses, go for 6, 5, up and down. 3, 2, we're not done, let's hold at the top, squeeze and release that ball for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're done. Drop that knee down, remove the ball, and let's just sit back into a quick little child's pose before we switch sides. When you're ready, rolling right back up, taking the ball now behind that right knee. Just gonna turn around so you can see that leg. So your hands are directly underneath those shoulders. Your knees are directly underneath those hips. Fingers are wide. Try to pull those shoulders down away from those ears. We're gonna start by just lifting that right leg straight up towards the ceiling and then tapping the knee down. Flex the toes, make sure again the pelvis and the low back do not change alignment at all. The slower you go, the deeper muscle fibers we get into. Good, let's go, 4 more. Belly in, 3, 2, last one. We're lifting up and holding, and I want you to just squeeze the ball, release the ball. Squeeze it, release it. For 6, keep the knees stuck in space. 5, keep the toes flexed. 4, abs are in for 3, 2, last one, squeeze and hold that ball as deep as you can. Pulse the heel up, really tiny pulses, let's go. Whoo, stay with me for 5, 4, 3, belly in, 2, 1. We're gonna drop that knee down to a hover. Come down onto your left forearm. Fire hydrant that knee out towards the side and then right back in. Make sure, again, your weight doesn't shift over to the left here. So we're pushing it back to the right. Toes stay flexed. Let's go for 6. Like you're fighting through quicksand. Belly in for 3, 2. Last one, up and hold. We pulse the knee up, down, 5, 4, toes are flexed, for 2, 1, up and hold it. Now squeeze the ball, release the ball. Squeeze it, release it. It's like you're pulling your heel towards your bum. You should feel the glutes and the hamstring. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that knee down. Woo, go ahead and remove the ball. Let's sit the bum back, open the knees wide. Nice deep child's pose. Drop the bum down towards those heels. And just take a deep breath. Good work, guys. When you're ready, we're just gonna roll now onto your belly. And I want you to reach your arms up in front of you with your hands on your ball. Okay, so your nose is gonna come to a hover above the mat. And I want you to tuck your pubic bone into the mat. So it's almost like you're squeezing your glutes. That way your low back is protected because we're gonna do some chest expansion. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. And I want you to take an inhale, lift the chest up, and slightly allow this ball to pull towards you a little bit. Look up in front of you. Make sure that this isn't all going to the lower back. It's more about the upper and the mid back extending. And then exhale, lower your chest right back down. So inhale, lift the chest up, tuck the pubic bone into the mat, squeeze the shoulders back, and then exhale, roll yourself right back down. Today, maybe you're just going up to here. That's totally fine. If you feel like you're going all into your lower back, then you've gone a little bit too far. Because your low back has natural extension, but your upper and your mid back have natural flexion. So we're trying to get into those more stubborn parts of our spine and our posture. 3 more. Inhale, lift up, squeeze the shoulders back. Exhale, roll yourself down. For 2. And last one. Awesome job. Let's push back into one last child's pose just to stretch out that lumbar spine after we just did that extension. Big inhale. And exhale. Awesome job, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. You can find me on Instagram, Summers_Pilates, and also check out Club Pilates for more virtual classes. Thank you so much.